We're going to go to Johnny on the line from Exeter. Go for it, Johnny.
Hello, Majid.
Hi.
Good day to you. I'm sort of going to mirror what your last caller just said, but I think that there are two questions. There's the wider question, the one that you've been discussing so far, which is the question of the oppressive symbol, and then there's a narrower question of whether L'Oreal should be, if it's appropriate in that advert, and the political correctness, etc. I think that it is on the wider question. It is a symbol of oppression. We know this. We know enough about the Abrahamic religion to say, and Islam isn't isolated. I mean, I come from a Greek Cypriot background, and it wasn't that long ago that you were criticised. Well, you're still criticised as a woman if you go into church. In some services, especially funerals, and you don't cover your hair.
It's generally the Abrahamic traditions, isn't it?
Yeah, absolutely. So we know that this is the source. This is the where these ideas come from. But at the same time, do we have the right to tell women who stand up and claim that they are making this choice? Do we have the right to point to them and say, you're not making this choice, you think you are?
Yeah, that's a straw man, Johnny. That's a straw man. What I'm doing is questioning the idea. I'm not telling anyone anything. I'm saying, as an individual human being, I have the right to question the theology upon which not just the headscarf debate rests, but many other things within. Hold on. Within my own communities rest, because I grew up watching my mother pressured. And so, you can't just basically divorce me and my life experience. My grandmother wears a hijab, and my mother resisted it all her life and speaks out against it till this day. And so I'm somebody who's been directly affected, who has seen my mother suffer because of the expectations that my community placed on her, has seen her cry. Now, you would never understand that, Johnny, because it's a personal experience, but you've got your own personal experiences that I wouldn't understand. But you watch your mother suffer in that way because of the stereotypes and the expectations and the burdens placed upon her by a patriarchy within the community. You have a right to comment on it.
Okay, right. So, first of all, it's not a straw man, because I'm not saying that you shouldn't say what you're saying, and I'm not even, I'm not really attacking your argument. I'm saying that your argument is valid, and I agree. But at the same time, we must run it parallel with another argument that says we have to be careful that whilst we're criticising this, as we should and as we are, we mustn't feel that gives us the right. Not you and I, maybe people who are listening, maybe other people who will take these ideas and further them. We must be careful not to say to anybody, you don't know what's good for you, because the source of something could be oppression, but it could move on from that.
Yeah, that's why that's why when I open up this topic, I actually open up with that point, that I'm distinguishing between my scrutiny of the headscarf and my congratulations and applauding Amna Khan, the model involved, because I recognise that she's going to be criticised even by the fundamentalists within the community for merely appearing in a fashion advert in the first place. And so you're absolutely spot on there. This is not about telling women what to do. It's about scrutinising a symbol and an idea and questioning whether that symbol should be as wholeheartedly and as unquestioningly adopted by our society as it is currently. Thank you very much, Johnny, for calling. Curtis wants to speak to us.